Hi friends, hi, how's it going? How are you doing today? Hopefully today finds you well. Today I am doing the fourth update in my Project Pan series this year. This year I am switching off months. So one month I do my Shop My Stash update, and the following month I do my Project Pan update, and August happens to be Project Pan month. So I am actually pretty excited. I'm always excited to come to you with a Project Pan update. I hope that you're in for it. For those of you who are new here, hi, hello, how's it going? My name is Donna. So happy to have you here today. I am a lover of all things high-end, colorful beauty and self-care, and I'm a lady of a certain age who's told often that I shouldn't be doing some of the things that I'm doing with my makeup because I am far too old. That includes eye looks like this, the lovely green eye that was quite possibly the easiest green eye I have ever accomplished in my life. All my makeup is linked down below. Here's the true tea. Like, I'm going to be out here doing what soothes my soul. I hope that you are also doing what soothes your soul, regardless of your age, regardless of what people are telling you. If it makes you happy, that is all that matters. So I'm going to do just that. You do just that. Let's lock arms in this life, walk through this journey together, be partners in crime, and doing what soothes our souls out here. And I hope that you'll want to subscribe before you go. With that being said, let's roll into this Project Pan update. So here we are, update number 4 in my Project Pan, and this is the 5th time I have tried to start this video. Take 536. All right, guys, so as you know, I started to Shop My Stash this year, and because it's new to me, I didn't want it to be like a monthly something, and I also got tired of doing monthly updates in my Project Pans, so y'all know that I switched them off month over month. So this is the 4th update in my Project Pan for the year. It has been a year-long rolling Project Pan, and I have already completed so many products. I've already panned so many things, and this is not unlike the other updates. This is actually a rather exciting update all over again, and I kind of like this. I kind of like coming back to you every other month to just kind of update it instead of making it a monthly thing. I find that I'm like slowing down these days on the products that I am able to finish, and I don't know if it's because like I'm just focused on my Shop My Stash items or what the deal is, but I do have some exciting things to share with you. So we're going to start with the product that's been in this project for the longest, and that is this little itty bitty Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. This is just a sample size. I don't really love the color. I know that this is a holy grail for everybody. I think I've maybe worn this twice since we updated last, which was in June. This came in at 5 grams in that update. It still comes in at 5 grams. And if you guys recall that update, I did start weighing everything in grams, which was a suggestion by one of my commenters, which I cannot thank them enough, because at least I'm seeing a little bit of variation in the weights instead of it weighing just a component all the time. I have also got pictures of that item, so you will be also seeing pictures of that item, but there hasn't been much movement in that Charlotte Tilbury mini lipstick because it's just not a favorite for me. The next thing I have in here has been in here almost as long. I did roll this in February. I do have pictures of it when I rolled it in, and it weighed in at 1.7 ounces when I first brought it into the project, because I was doing ounces at that point in time. That 1.7 ounces did equate to 49 grams, because that is also what it weighed last time. This time it again weighs 49 grams. There isn't a whole hell of a lot of usage on it. I think, again, I've probably used this like twice, maybe 4 times in the last 2 months. I just want to see pan in this item, and I just don't know that it's ever going to happen, if I'm honest. This feels like a pretty girthy pan in there, and as much as I have used it prior to this point, you would think I'd have pan in it already, and that's just not happening. So I don't see much change in it even when I'm looking at it, and I'm certain that you're probably not going to see much change in it either when you're looking at the pictures. The next item is this, and it is the Algenist Reveal Color Correcting Eye Brightener. This was rolled in on May 29th at 0.7 ounces. I did weigh it in last time at 21 grams, which was also that 0.7 ounces. And it weighs in at 20 grams today. This isn't a container that I have been able to mark, even though you can see it from the side. It's just not actual, and the reason why I say that is because it's been laying on its side like this in my Shop My Stash drawers. When I look in there, I can see that there's hardly anything left in there. I do think that I need to take out the stopper and maybe it'll go a little bit easier, because it is harder and harder to get some of the product on the dough foot of this item. So I do know that it's kind of dwindling down. I'm hoping to have it done by the end of the year. I'm hoping to have it done by the next update, if we're honest, but I'm definitely hoping to have it done by the end of the year. The next thing is this, and it is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush, and this is in Mood Exposure. It was rolled in at the same time as that Algenist product, so the last part of April. And at that time, it weighed in at 0.9 ounces. Again, I was weighing everything in ounces at that point in time, but I do have pictures as well. That 0.9 ounces came in at 25 grams of product, and this time it weighs in at 24 grams of product. So again, 1 gram of usage on this. What I can see is there's no longer a dome in this product, and I'm hoping that you can also see that in the pictures. This is just an Hourglass Mini, and it is one of the blushes that is one of those blushes in my collection that I like, but I don't love. So I'm just trying to get a whole lot of usage out of it. I would love to see it panned, but if it doesn't get panned by the end of the year, I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm just going to probably roll it into next year's project. I don't know. We will see. So the next thing I have is this, and this is the Shine Spray by Aquage. And this is just it's a shine spray for your hair. And I rolled this in on the 21st of April at 2.6 ounces. Again, we were rolling in ounces. I think I need to say that every single time, apparently. I have used this a few times, not a lot. I forget about it because it sits on the other side of the room from where I do my makeup and my hair and my whatnot. But it did weigh in at 73 grams last update, and it weighs in at 69 grams this update. So 4 grams of usage in this item. There's still quite a bit in here. I need to put it on this desk so that I remember to use it, but this desk is, I like to keep it clean because it's always such a dang mess when I come to do a video. So the next item I have is this, and this was rolled in the last update on 6/1. This is the Environmental Shield Vitamin C Moisturizer with SPF 30 by Murad. This is a product that I am not sure if I'm allergic to or not. I can't figure out if I'm allergic to Murad as a whole, or if I'm allergic to just maybe the SPF in this, because my skin likes vitamin C, so I can't imagine that it's the vitamin C in this product. But this is where we started right here. I think that you guys can see that line, and you guys can see where it's at right now. It did weigh in at 44 grams when we rolled it in, and it currently weighs in at 34 grams. So I'm really excited about that 10 grams of usage, especially since I stopped using it for about 3 weeks because I wanted to give my skin a chance to recuperate, and I just started putting it back on my skin a couple of days ago. So I just remarked it where we're sitting at currently, and time will tell if I quit using this or not. So by the next update, we will know if that was indeed the culprit, and if I tossed it in the trash can, or if I am continuing to use it. Those are the products that we still had in this project that still had product in them. Those 6 items will be staying in the project for now anyways, especially with that Murad product. And then I have 5 empties for you. So I'm so excited about the empties.
It is like midnight, and my neighbors are out back with the light on in their little like shed area where they go to, you know, smoke pot and and have a campfire. So they're probably watching me and laughing at me. I'm just not sure what's going on right there. So there's that. And I'm hot. I'm hot. My makeup's been on my face for about 12 hours at this point. Look at how wonderful that green eye. Look.
Okay, this is the Cargo Swimmables eye pencil in, I'm pretty sure it's Loch Ness, but I can't tell you anymore because the name, the shade name, is no longer visible, because when I rolled this into the project, I rolled it in with the intentions of not being able to see the O in Cargo anymore. And it is so tiny, you can't even see the first few letters of where it says Swimmables, which I'm actually excited for because this is so dried out that the ink, what is this called? The pencil? It falls apart. So it's considered gold as far as my project pan is concerned. So I am rolling that out. And because it's disrupted nature, because it's kind of broken, I am also tossing that in the trash can. So I'm not sure what happened. Like the lead part of it doesn't feel dry by any means. As a matter of fact, it got up under my fingernail, which is going to irritate me now, but it doesn't feel dry. It just, the lead part of it, or the, you know, gel pencil part of it keeps falling out. And I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know how it got broke up in there, but like if that is any indication of how much is left in there anyways, it wouldn't be long before I finished it anyways. I am going to put this into the garbage. It is going to be considered an empty because it is dried out. This pencil was also rolled in May, and this is the Revlon Color Stay Retractable eyeliner, and this is in the shade brown. And this one I actually used up completely. There's nothing left in there, and this has been in my collection for so dang long, so I'm so excited that it is no longer a part of my collection. So 2 eyeliners down, you guys. That eyeliner has been in my life, not that particular one, but that eyeliner, the Revlon Color Stay in brown, has been an eyeliner that I have had in my life since I was like 11 years old. I have always had one of those eye pencils in my life because it's my favorite. It was my favorite for the longest time. Very good eyeliner. Very good eyeliner, especially in the waterline. I really enjoyed it for that. The next thing is this, and this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffused Light, and I am so excited about this guy because he is completely empty. That purple that you see in there is the waffle board that the baked powder was on. I was so excited when I finally finished this guy up. There is some powder stuck in the waffle board in there, but I just can't get to it. I've tried. The next thing is this, and this had to have been a no-brainer. Like, I finished the last one super quickly, so I wasn't anticipating that this was going to last very long either. This is the Abh Eyeshadow Primer, and it's just a mini. It's a 0.2 ounce eyeshadow primer. I rolled this in at the end of May, and I'm rolling it out. I did finish this guy just last month, so it did last for a couple of months in my collection once rolling it into the project, but I'm really super excited about it. The last item is this, and it is the Ciate London Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. I did roll this guy in at late April, and it had already had some portion out of it when I rolled it in. I think this is its roll-in spot, and that was its first update. And then it does appear that there's some in there, but I just can't get it out anymore. It's not, I mean, you guys can see this is flat as a board. It's like vacuum sealed, so it's just not coming out. So I did finish this off, and I'm excited about that. So 5 items are moving out of my collection and the project pan. So I do have some items that I'm rolling in. So this has been in my Shop My Stash for the last 2 rotations. Biggest reason why is because I'm trying to finish up the items in my collection that I don't really use anymore, and concealer is one of them. I've actually found myself quite liking this concealer. Like, I put it on the back of my hand and then use my sponge to dabble over the top of that and then use that on my face so that I'm not getting like straight up concealer on my face. I find that it works better for me, and as a matter of fact, I might love my concealers more if I put all of them on like that. So I'm gonna try that when it comes down to it, but this is almost gone at this point. It does look like I've got probably about this much in this container still, so I am going to mark this. I do think that it's got probably a good couple months use left out of it because I don't use concealer very often. So I am rolling it in today. The Colourpop No Filter Concealer, it is rolling in today, and it is rolling in at 24 grams of product. This I am putting in here, and it is just a mini size. I did purchase this. It's a mini Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I figure it would be good to put another gripping primer in besides the Watermelon Burst one. I have used it a little bit. You guys can see where it sits at currently, and it weighed in at 32 grams of product. So cannot wait to get some usage out of this. I do have a powder rolling back in, even though I don't typically use powder very much. This is the Hourglass Veil powder. This is a loose powder, and this is just a deluxe sample. I think this was the birthday gift from Sephora last year. This is rolling in at 17 grams of product in this guy. And then I am also rolling in 2 more eyeliners. I have a ton of eyeliners, you guys, so especially brown and black. So I'm rolling in a brown one and a black one. This is the Cargo Swimmables eyeliner in Pebble Beach. And this is what it looks like. You guys will also see a picture of it. But I am excited to roll in Pebble Beach because I do like the Cargo Swimmables eyeliners. And this one will be my brown one in rotation. I will want to sharpen this one down to past the O prior to rolling it out. And then I also rolled in the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Waterproof Retractable Eyeliner, and this one is in black. I always have to have a black eyeliner in my collection as well, and this is new. I mean, the tip still has even a point on it, and this is what we're looking at right now. It's never been used before. I don't think I've ever used a Wet n Wild eyeliner, let alone a Wet n Wild retractable one. So I'm actually kind of excited to see how I feel about this guy. That is my project pan update for the month of August. I do hope that you guys enjoyed watching it. Are you doing a project pan this year? I would be interested to know what kind of project you have running. I have done a, 20 in 2020, 19 in 2019. I started this project pan, this rolling kind, last year. And last year I went through, man, guys, remind me, like 21 items. And I was so stoked because that was 21 items that were no longer in my collection. 21 items that I needed to use up, and I had some pretty remarkable things that I was able to use up. And I think that the rolling project has put a panning like mindset in the works for me that works, honestly. This year so far, I have already panned 22 items, not including the 5 that I just went through, or well, 4, I guess, that I just went through with you guys. So 26 items in this project so far this year, and I can't be more thrilled. I would certainly be interested in hearing about your project pans that you have going on. I would even come watch them and support your channel for you. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that if you did, you're considering giving it a big thumbs up. It really does help our channels out here. I really also would love it if you'd subscribe to the channel before you go. I would welcome you in to my wonderful YouTube family here and would love to see you down in the comments section. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you do that. I do upload 4 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and I wouldn't want you to miss anything. So with that said, I do hope that 2021 is treating you all kindly. I hope that August is treating you all kindly and that you guys are staying nice and cool because it's dang hot here. I hope that y'all are well and safe and that you're living this life as best you can in the crazy world we're living in right now, and that y'all are loving each other, but loving each other from afar. And until next time, bye friends.